the hosts of the home tournament, Nakuru RFC, also locally known as Wanyore, taking up on Stallions Rugby. Now, the story from Mombasa, Nakuru made it all the way to the semi-finals. Nakuru made it all the way to the semi-finals. They earned themselves 15 points from that tournament. Stallions Rugby, on the other hand, finished the 10th position. So it's gonna be one to watch. Nakuru, of course, playing at home, enjoying the home support. We'll be looking to put this one in the bag for crucial points that will help them in the close of the day in the positioning of the pool. Nakuru RFC, of course, in them having some very strong players to watch: Felix Okoth, Javan Otieno, some of the strong ball carries from Christian Ojwang. So they have got quite a bit to work with. They have got quite an arsenal that they can work with here. That ball kickoff going short and they are being penalized. A free kick awarded at the center pitch. Stallion take it to their right. Options not there really, electing to go to the left of your screens there, and they take it to the 15-meter channel, looking to build up from there. Losing territory, but that is nothing really to worry about in the game of sevens as you try and manipulate defenses, and they do that, cracking through the Nakuru defense with a support play. Pass wasn't good, but it was well kicked into the Nakuru half. Game is still live. A lot of loose play there, but Nakuru survived that one and immediately go on the attack. This could be a good strike rate if he goes all the way, trusting his pace, and is taking them all the way. Just falling short, running out of legs there. Cyprian Ombaso just going down. Referee quick to the spot to penalize Stallions. Could be a card here for infringement within the 10 meters of the tap penalty.
Yeah, that is David Obiero sent to the bin, earning his 2 minutes in the Naughty Boys chair. Now that is that opportunity being offered to Nakuru, early doors, attacking deep. That's what sevens rugby is about. The flick of a switch between defense and attack. Nakuru were deep in defense, and then after a few minutes or a few seconds later, they're now on the attack. So, and then they're attacking now 6v7. So it's an important sort of opportunity, and they do take the scrum. So that means it's 6v7, one-man advantage. They don't have a scrum off, so that goes to the midfield. Chris Ojwang looks out wide, shakes the first man, second man, and on the outside, that is none other than number 21, Cyprian Ombaso, diving over. That is try time, Nakuru.
Good face of play there from Nakuru RFC, having the attacking scrum just 5 meters, 10 meters short of the try line. And then Chris Ojwang keeping his defender honest, just stepping into the shorter angle. When the defender was hesitating, he took it out wide to find his colleague Cyprian Ombaso, who was able to go down for the 5 points. Wanyore, Nakuru RFC hitting the frontier 5-pointer. Transition is really very important. I mean, if you do not take care of the ball, then you must be quick to transit in defense, because that is what has led to this particular try.
That is what happens if you do not transition well. Now, I mean, the last attack, Stallions had made forays into Nakuru's half. They just lost the ball there. Last pass, not hitting the mark. It had to be then hit on the boot. Stallions are a decent side. They can be able to attack from there. That is Zulik Buyuni making a break. And that should be Nakuru's defensive line being asked questions about how best they can defend. Tackle there and tackled into touch. That's a good defensive tackle there by Nakuru RFC. Number 22, that's Javan Otieno. Just getting that man into touch, defending with the touch line and successfully thwarting that attack.
Yeah, I mean, worrying times there for winger on winger. That is normally what really brings trouble. for teams. If you don't have fast wing, then you will be exposed. A quick tap and go there from Stallions, just stopped short, meter short from the try line. The referee calls them back and penalizes Stallion for holding on in that tackle. He pretty much isolated himself in that quick tap and go, and turns over possession to Nakuru RFC. Another opportunity goes begging for Stallions Rugby while they're in a very good territory, just 5 meters short. There are some of the things that are painful for a coach.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there to attack and score the opening try for the Stallions. However, not getting that right. Nakuru now offered an opportunity to clear the lines. They kick it down pitch. Another successful touch finder, because that's also another question whenever you try looking for touch. Now the other opportunity is, how do you execute? They do execute the line out right. Felix Okoth towering above everyone else, getting that line out successful. Stallions steal the ball. Referee says there was an offside from the line out. That means another 10 meters ahead. Stallions concede more yardage, and that is an opportunity for Nakuru. Nakuru will be looking to attack this Stallion side, and they'll be asking for a scrum down. And this scrum is yet another opportunity, just like the last one. Now, the last one had a 6v7 fashion, just simply because Stallions were one man down. Now, this one is a 7v7. Now, this is an opportunity to see what Manyore are all about. This is a training service move. Just try to see what they can do. Javan now goes to the line, which is probably the open side, runs through Zulik Buyuni, signs and goes over for that try.
Good attacking play there from Nakuru, utilizing that scrum down quite well. Going on a dummy run to the left was Joel Boyer, and then the scrum took it to the right, unleashing Javan Otieno, who went round before the defense could catch up with them. Stallion opened up there, and Nakuru get to extend their lead by another 5 points. Really nice attacking manipulation of defense there. Nakuru RFC just going for the conversions there, but just missing it. Cyprian Ombaso coming short with that conversion. Game is still tight though. Stallion within reach. 10 points is something that in a game of sevens can be, countered within 2 minutes or so, and therefore Stallions just need to ensure that they take advantage of the possession that they have and the opportunities that present themselves. Cutting and slicing through Nakuru's defense and kick and chase past the sweeper. Still game, ball is all over and kicked into touch by Stallions. The referee brings them back for a 22 dropout. Worrying times there for Nakuru. They were easily sliced through as they tried to reorganize their defense after the kickoff. That's just normally one of the weaker areas immediately after kickoff.
Yes, immediately after you score, you're always vulnerable, and that is the most important time for you to either get possession and attack. I mean, Stallions have given a glimpse of what they are. They just have that one lacking piece, which is the finishing aspect of the game. It builds a bit of confidence when you're able to break the line like they do, because they do break the line. Just looking for that finishing aspect to their game, and Nakuru opts to kick the ball into touch. The halftime score being Nakuru RFC 12, Stallions 0.
Yeah, this is the second match of the Prinsloo Sevens, second leg of the seventh circuit this year. Stallions putting it high up, good for contest, and they do contest, though with a knock-on. Nakuru recover, and they're off to the races here. Quick dart on the right side. Need to secure that. The ball is loose from that rack. They are punished from it. Turned over possession to Stallion. Stallion just cutting through, stepping through the Nakuru defense. Nakuru called here to realign quite quickly after losing the ball. Tucking to the left, and a good move there. Dummy switch called, and Nakuru was slow to read that move. Stallions get themselves onto the scoreboard there. good dummy move there by Cedric Abiniza. Stallion should get 7 points out of this. Immediately after kickoff, second half just beginning, Nakuru guilty of losing concentration there. Punished, and now the game is tighter.
No, Takarias, go out.
Successful
No, go out.
conversion
SNC, go
there.
out. No,
Scores
Takarias.
12-7. Nakuru now have more to do in the next 5 minutes to retain this lead as Stallion look to apply more pressure. Another good kickoff, ball raised high, contested as well. Advantage there as Nakuru knock on the ball. Stallions very adept, very good kickoffs, putting pressure on the Nakuru defense. And this is one weapon that really Stallions have been able to show they have in their arsenal. The retention of ball on kickoffs.
Yes, the retention of the ball. Now, seventh is very, very funny. A few seconds ago, minutes ago, Nakuru were comfortable with a 12-0 lead. Now, Stallions have scored once and converted. All of a sudden, if they score again, Nakuru are in trouble.
Yeah, and you can see even from the confidence, shot of confidence that Stallions have with that try coming through. They've realized this is a game that they can actually win and upset the form here coming into this match. And using the ball well, they've had all the possession in the second half, retaining their rucks, retaining possession, just losing a bit of territory. But one line break is all that is required as a wild pass thrown. Put Stallions on the back foot here.
Hitting him without the ball. Here.
Tackling without the ball is the call from the referee there. Quick tap. They make all but 10 meters from that tap and go. That rack is being pushed. That rack is being contested very aggressively by Nakuru, and the knock-on arises from that pressure.
Really, that was not a knock.
Yeah, when you put yourself in a position that 50-50 calls bad, they'll always go against.
I mean, there was a counteract, but the guy on his feet was actually trying to pull the ball, and he pulled it back.
Clutch!
Anyway.
Yeah, the referee calls it to advantage.
Wait, guys, wait!
Will definitely be offering us yes, but still proving to be a very narrow lead. An isolated opportunity for the Stallions to go. That's a free ball, but the player was offside. He didn't retreat. If he'd actually made it back and come back for the ball, he would have had that easy opportunity for the Jackal. Now, Nakuru ask for a scrum down. Changes for the Stallions. Out goes
White sub.
Shamala. In goes Kenfry Munai. Out goes Shamala.
Clutch!
Now center pitch.
Set!
Scrum down for Nakuru RFC. Javan scans, goes down the open side. Has Cyprian Umbaso on the outside. Cyprian scanning, looks around. Javan collecting the open ball, but that is an obstruction. And the referee will quickly award that an intentional obstruction. That is a scrum down to the Stallions. Now, Stallions have an opportunity here. I believe this is the dying embers of the second half. This is an opportunity for Stallions to either strike or let this game go.
Yeah, Nakuru, really showing the labors in their attack. They're really labored in their attack here. And Stallions, with their tails up, could easily have a strike moment from this opportunity in the scrum. Let's see what they do about it. Going on a move and a good dummy there, but apprehended quickly by the Nakuru defense. They go to the left where they have numbers, but the offload doesn't come in as it should be, and another knock-on in the tackle from Nakuru. Again, Stallions still have possession, which is good for them, but they have to make good of it, albeit in their 22.
They're a very dangerous customer to Hill.
Yes, they are. They have shown it. They have a couple of line breaks. They just need to be able to convert those ones.
Yes, the conversion rate is what is being asked of the Stallions. Buyuni to Kenfry Manaya. Kenfry will step and will be apprehended, tackled. Lau goes down the blind side, acting out well. Zulik Buyuni goes round the crease and company. Zulik kicks round. Now foot race between Zulik Buyuni and Nakuru RFC's defense. And they kick the ball out. Not sure it's time out. And the referee blows that, saving Nakuru RFC's blushes. Full-time scores. Nakuru RFC 12, Stallions 7.